How's it going, guys? So today, Marvel Rivals gave us our first look at Daredevil in-game, and of course, they revealed that he is going to be a duelist. To some of you, that may not have been much of a surprise. It is Daredevil. He is known for his agility and stealth. However, I think the developers actually kind of missed the mark on here, and personally, I would have preferred to see Daredevil as a vanguard. Now, hear me out. I'm sure most of you guys know Daredevil from the Netflix or Disney TV show. And in that show, yes, he's seen more as an agile character, very sneaky, hiding in the shadows and waiting for his time to strike. But I need you to realize that this version of Daredevil is not the same version of Daredevil that we see in this TV show. When the Season 4 trailer first came out, there were so many people complaining, saying that they'd never seen Daredevil move like this, that he shouldn't be acting like this. What kind of new powers does he have? But a lot of us comic book nerds realized right away that this was definitely referencing Daredevil's time with the Beast. If you're unfamiliar, this is a story that takes place in the comics known as the Shadowland arc. Essentially what happens in this story is Daredevil ends up leading the Hand in hopes that he can turn them into a force for good. Unknowingly, the Hand is actually manipulating Matt and making him a part of some sort of mystical ritual. And once it's complete, a demonic power known as the Beast will be able to fully possess Matt, and they can rule the world together, essentially. And unfortunately, after Matt kills Bullseye, that is the last step in this ritual, and of course he ends up getting possessed by this demonic beast. While Matt is possessed by the beast, he ends up getting some extra crazy powers. He's able to take several stabs from Wolverine and his adamantium claws. He takes a blast of hellfire from Ghost Rider to the face, and then on top of that, drains all of it out of him. He's able to shrug off all of the defenders, including a super tanky Luke Cage. Clearly, a regular Matt would not be able to do any of this. But what does that have to do with Marvel Rivals? Well, at the start of the Season 4, if you read all of the lore pages, in one of them it specifically says that this version of Daredevil also possesses the power of the Beast. The difference here, however, is he's actually granted this power as opposed to being possessed by it. That said, this version of Daredevil is still capable of doing all of these Beast-infused power stuff. If you want another reason why he should be a vanguard based solely on his original comic books, think about it. This guy is literally the man without fear. You know what he does? He takes a beating for a living and he just gets right back up every single freaking time. That's kind of like his whole stick. Despite being just kind of a regular dude, he still is able to go up against these huge thugs sometimes and then get his butt whooped. You know, look at Kingpin and then look at him. Like, come on now. But to all of you duelist enthusiasts, I guess you can technically say the same thing about Spider-Man, so I can hear you there. But how about another reason? If you really think about it, the majority of the Marvel roster most likely would fit into the duelist role. In order to get some interesting characters into other roles, they're going to have to bend the rules a little bit. And considering they already built up Daredevil in the lore to kind of be able to fit a vanguard, I think they really missed an opportunity to subvert expectations and really get a beloved character into a different role. Duelist is without a doubt the most played role in the game, and that's a little bit of a double-edged sword. On one hand, you're going to want to bring more duelists into the game specifically for this reason. But on the other hand, how are you going to get anyone to switch their role if you don't give them a character that would make them want to switch? Am I biased? Most likely, okay? I won't even lie to you guys. I am a Vanguard main, so yes, I would have preferred to be able to play Daredevil, so maybe I'm being selfish here. But as a Vanguard main, I am sick and tired of solo tanking, so I would have let someone else try out Daredevil just so that I could have an extra hand. At the time of recording this video, we have yet to see all of Daredevil's abilities, so I am still holding out hope that he could end up being some sort of hybrid similar to Mr. Fantastic, where he's kind of a tank, but he's just labeled as DPS. But until then, I'm just going to be hoping and praying for some more Vanguards in the game. But let me know what you guys think. Are you happy with Daredevil being a duelist, or do you wish he would have been fit into any other role?